this is Arlene White Swan. Welcome to the Mysterious Domain Movie Palace. This video is an announcement. I may not be able to keep the channel going. I knew when I started that I only had a limited number of films that I could show. But what's also happening is I've now had 6 videos either taken down or blocked or partially blocked. And it's a lot of work. It doesn't look like it because of the way my videos are very casual, but it is work that I could be putting into something else. And it's time consuming. So it's very discouraging. Like, for instance, I had 2 films that have been up for 3 years. The Long Hair of Death and Mephisto Waltz. Mephisto Waltz just got blocked. And what's a bit concerning about that one is that it's I believe, a United Artists film taken down by Disney. And I feel the handwriting is on the wall. Disney has made a bunch of flops over the last few years. Their own fault, if you ask me. They've lost a lot of money, and I think what they're trying to do is buy up old properties, maybe old studios, United Artists, I don't know, to get the rights to some of the older films so they can flog them on YouTube and all these and charge for them. So perhaps Mephisto Waltz is one of the first to go, and I don't know what else they're going to buy. And with The Long Hair of Death, I got a copyright strike. And because it had been up there for so long, and it's one of my favorite films, I wrote to YouTube and I asked if they could unblock it. Well, the response I got back was so hateful and nasty, you would think I had committed a grievous crime. I even wrote to the copyright holder, who apparently did not respond, because it's always over the music. And I don't know if Carlo Rosticelli is a huge draw to the Italian symphony orchestras or whatever, but that's what it was about. And YouTube goes, well, now we're just going to take it down, and you get 2 strikes against your channel because I had put up The Story of Adele H, which was taken down. That was a risk because that's a mainstream film. It was a risk I was willing to take just to see what would happen, which means I only can have one more strike, one more takedown. Now, I don't know if Disney's going to take something down. I don't know what they're going to buy and what they're going to do. But the thing is, it could be anything. And I'd rather not put up more films that are risky and then risk everything on the channel disappearing. I'd rather bow out when I feel that I can, and then at least the stuff that I have put up there will still be available for you guys to watch. Because I really appreciate you guys. I'm shocked. I'm pushing 20,000 subscribers. I mean, I never thought I'd see that. And, some of you have been kind enough to buy me a coffee. And it's been really a fun thing to do. But I have really not. It's been a labor of love. Let's just put it that way. Just because it's fun. And it was just always meant to be fun. Which is why it's a bit, kitchen table. But at the same time, I hate talking about this, but I don't want to drama queen on it or anything, but I've been dealing with cancer and it's been exhausting, which is why I've gotten behind in my uploads and things like that, because because of my Lord Jesus Christ, I caught it so early that I never had to have chemo, I didn't have to have anything chopped off. But I've had to have surgery and radiation and all this stuff, and it's been really exhausting, and I can't have a job. I can just about do you know, the minimum. And financially, I'm in a tough spot now, which means I'm going to be building up my former channel, which is just called the Mysterious Domain, and has had tarot readings on, which I can't do anymore. So I'm going to be talking about on there my relationship with God and my Holy Grail tarot deck in light of Catholic tradition that it comes out of, because I'm dyed-in-the-wool Catholic. You know, my family's been Catholic in France for, I don't know, over 1,000 years. It's part of who I am. And so I'm going to be talking about that stuff over there. I'll make it, I'll do a discussion about all of this over there if you're interested. It's just called The Mysterious Domain, and it was my original channel. Until I split off to do the Movie Palace, because I couldn't monetize anything as long as third-party material was on my channel. I'm also going to take the intros to all the films that got blocked heavily or taken down, just so you guys can see what was up there. And also, if I can find it online somewhere, I'll put a link where you can go and see it if it piques your interest. So that's where things are. I have the film for May, and I will have one for June. But after that, I might not. I might have one for July, or I might have one for Barbara Steele's birthday, which would be in December. But, you know, it's really tricky at this point. Like I said, I don't want to get that third strike and I end up taking down the whole channel, and then there's nothing up here for you. So I hope you all understand. If you do want to buy me a coffee, there's a link in my biography, and thank you for those of you who have done that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, so I have to figure out how to you know, get some income from what I'm doing. And that's better to get something over on my other channel. So it's been fun, and I hope you enjoy the film for May. And it's a little different. It's still in the genre, but it's a little different. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. And thank you all so much for coming along with me on this little ride for the last 3 years. And yeah, so take care. Bye-bye.